Okay, everyone, and welcome. We're super excited to have you here for Dancing from a Distance 2. That's right, we've done this once before, so if you haven't seen the first one, it's available on YouTube and is phenomenal. If you're watching this on YouTube, though, or if you check out the other one on YouTube, you'll notice the music's not there. That's unfortunate, but we don't want to go and run into any copyright issues. So you'll notice that we do a 3, 2, 1 click countdown, and that's when you'll start the music on your end using the Spotify playlist that we have available to you on YouTube. But let's get started. I am really honored to be working with three other amazing music education colleagues who have each choreographed a dance that we can use in our classroom with our students because we know that the power of movement and dance in our music classrooms, especially during these challenging times, is essential to the well-being of our students, to their social emotional learning, to their physical well-being, to their mental health. And that is what we're hoping to bring through these four dances. Plus, they're going to get a good workout on for us too on this amazing Thursday evening or afternoon, depending upon where you are, or late night if you're coming from somewhere else. And that's going to be really fun for us too. As we begin today, we wanted to start with just a brief presentation on a couple of benefits of what movement brings our students. And with that, I'm going to pass it to my amazing colleague, Casey, who teaches up in New Jersey, to talk a little bit about what we'll be seeing with her dance and the power of movement. Casey?
Awesome. Thank you, Matthew. So the song that I chose to use is called Sunday Best by Surfaces. It got super popular over this quarantine, I think through TikTok initially. But I am actually in a situation where I am hybrid teaching. So I'm teaching students in person, socially distanced, and teaching via Google Meet live streaming simultaneously. So what I did today was I actually, I taped down my yoga mat. You see the little blue square? That's the space that my students at school have. So I'm trying to make sure that whatever I do, I modify for them. As far as movement goes, movement is such an amazing way to encourage learning. And there are actually specific movements that you can do that promote the brain processing information better. And those include things like crossing the midline, spinning, balancing, and jumping. So I tried to include all of those things in this dance at some point and use it towards the beginning of my class. As far as SEL goes, one of the points that Dr. Scott Edgar talks about in his book, Music Education and Social Emotional Learning, is that SEL, one of the components of SEL is to develop self-awareness and self-management skills to achieve school and life success. Now, this is something a lot of people have bumped on as far as the culturally responsive side of it. When I see that part, I think movement is a perfect example of how to do that in a way that is still culturally responsive because you're teaching the student how to move their body in a way that they are comfortable. You're using music that they feel a connection to. And that's a way for them to learn how to manage their own behavior and understand their own physical self. So that's about all I've got on the talkity talk. Let's get ready to movity move.
Thanks so much, Casey. Let's get this party started.
Excellent. All right, so I'm going to tip this up so you can actually see me. Okay, so the beginning of this dance, there's a little intro, and during that intro, you can just kind of move however you feel. So right now, everyone just get up and move however you feel. Whatever you want to do, totally fine. Just a little bit. Excellent. Next, we are going to jump, and we're going to jump 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when we do this, we also got to pump our hands up because we're getting pumped up, right? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Then once you land, you got to really boogie down. Got 4 swings at the hips with arms up. So if we put those 2 things together, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Swing, 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 swing. All right? Excellent. Next, you are going to, this is probably the hardest part in the whole dance, so if you can get this part, you're golden. You're going to do heel, toe, turn, heel, toe, front. So it's just heel, toe, turn, heel, toe, front. All right? You want to try that again? Let's try that one again. So we're doing it the at the tempo that it's at. Heel, toe, turn, heel, toe, front. That's as fast as it's gonna go. All right, the next part, you're going to bring one hand up and then the other hand up. Prayer hands. And you're gonna shake your head from side to side. If you wanna get your hips in it too, like I tend to wiggle a lot when I move. So if you wanna wiggle, you go ahead and wiggle. And then you're going to brush yourself off 4 times. Whew. Just get all that stress out of here. And then we're gonna bring arms up, whoosh. And after you've done that, you're gonna show off the nice clothes you wore to school that day. I mean, hopefully you wore nice clothes to school, but maybe you chose to wear scrubs to school. I don't know. Maybe you're wearing your pajamas in your Zoom meet. That's cool too. So we've got sunshine and then showing off our wardrobe. Excellent. So putting all of that together, that's the entire chorus of the song. And that happens, I believe, 4 times throughout the whole thing. This song is super short, so if you're looking for just like a quick something to teach your kids, this is a great one. And I also don't even, for a lot of the classes, I didn't even go through this process. I just said, okay, watch me, copy what I do, and they all picked up on it. So the next thing you're going to do, you're going to cross one arm down, other arm up, and stretch to the side. Then you're going to switch to the other side. Then we're gonna get into a one-legged chair pose. This is an excellent pose for balancing and opening your hips. You're not gonna stay here for super long, so don't worry about it, because then we switch. Awesome. With your hands up still, you're gonna just fold and bend down. Then slowly roll up. Give me the okay sign. Okay. And then you're going to spin around, whoosh. And then second okay sign. Turn them into silly goggles. And then the song starts over again. The chorus starts off again. So let's go through the whole chorus sequence. So that starts with the jumps. Here we go. And jump, 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 jump. Side, 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 side. Heel, toe, turn. Heel, toe, front. Dust, hand, hand, shake, shake, dust it off, and up, and show off your clothes. All right. So the next section, you're going to actually just try to twist your body as much as you can. Twist it up. So if you wanted to get into eagle pose, which is kind of what this turns into, you can do that. If you want to try to twist all the way around, you could do that too. Then twist back the other way. Excellent. Then we're going to put our hands on both sides of our head. Loop it around. And then do a nice turn in a circle. Then that brings it back to the down. Roll up. Okay. Okay. Silly glasses. And turn. Woo. Now, the turning thing doesn't work so well for me on the yoga mat, but in the classroom, it's fine. So, I think we're ready to go. Does anyone have any questions before we get started?
Me.
Really, the whole song. Oh, someone had a question? Who has a question?
Can our dogs be in the video too?
Of course they can.
Yeah, we'll go get mine.
I personally don't bring my dog into videos because he thinks when I dance, it's playtime. And it's not. I actually do have a couple of videos from my pre-K classes where my dog Bear is just fighting me and trying to play with me. All right. You have your dog there?
I'm back here. Hey, look, it's Puppy. He's doing next.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, while we're getting the puppy situation all set up, I'm going to turn my computer sound on. Oh, there he is. Hello, pup. All right. Are we ready to feel good like we should in our Sunday best? Let's do this. students. Woo! Thank you for that, friends. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to Matthew. Matthew, who's muted?
Thank you. That's such a fun song. I'm definitely going to be doing that with my students. And the idea of the yoga poses is such an amazing idea to have in the middle. And there's so much options for creativity there. Like if the students could choose their own yoga cards, or the pathways are endless. And that just put me in a wonderful mood. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What fun. Well, we got a lot of more dances. And if Casey, you would stop sharing your sound, then we can move on to the next one. That would be wonderful, and thank you. Okay. Remember, you'll have the notes to these dances, you'll have this video, and you'll have the slides as well. So if there's links in here, don't worry. We'll make sure that those get to you as soon as possible. For my dance, the lyrics of the song Smile, I think, are very apt for the current time that we're in. And it is a good reminder that sometimes we just can smile and be grateful for all of the things that we do have. And I'm feeling that way today because of the time I got to spend with my students on Zoom. Was it optimal? No. But did it bring me a lot of joy? Absolutely. And I think if we focus on that, that can help us. Here are some things to think about when it comes to helping our students socially and emotionally. Responsive Classroom has two different principles that I wanted to mention today. One is student choice. Because when you give students choices in their learning, and we do that a lot in the music room, it helps them develop their intrinsic motivation. It helps them realize their own strengths and what aspects of music are in any part of education that they love. And gives them those opportunities to connect and talk with their classmates about those shared interests. And if both of these come from the Responsive Classroom for Specialists book, so if that's something you have never heard of before, then the link will give you more information on Responsive Classroom. Dances are also amazing energizers. I'm energized right now, which is why I'm talking so fast, because that dance was so much fun, and we can do things like that in our classrooms too. Our energizers help build bonds by being playful and kind of silly with our students. And then we're going to spend less time working with any students who might be misbehaving because the students are fully engaged. Energizers are also great because they can change the energy level of your classroom. If you're feeling that your students are a little bit down, if you just do Casey's Dance Sunday Best, they're going to be in an amazing mood. But if the kids are a little riled up, maybe doing Casey's Sunday Best is not the best pathway because they're going to be even more excited. But we could then use an energizer, or perhaps a dance that we might be exploring later today that could provide a different impact for our students. With that, we have a lot of work to do. When I was choreographing this dance, I realized that even I started having some challenges keeping up with it, and that's going to be an exciting adventure for us this evening. And with that, let's hop in. Think about something you did this summer that brings you a lot of joy and puts a big smile on your face. When you have that thing, will you type it in the chat? What could it be? Something that brought you a lot of joy this summer. Ooh, swimming. Gardening. Hiking. Home projects. Ooh. The breeze. Ooh, the breeze is really nice. That's always something that brings joy, just feeling the breeze in your face. What really great things we're sharing. What if you could explore whatever brings you joy in your body? So if it was the breeze, you've become the wind. Or if it is reading a book, maybe you're just reading a book. But how can reading the book be more than just this and a little more explorative with our bodies? Explore what brings you joy right now. Dun taka dun, yun taka dun, yun taka dun, taka dun dun dun, yaka dun taka dun, yun taka dun, dun, bop. Ah, okay. What about on that bop? We could just have a big clap that happens there, so we got to be ready for it this time. Ready and try it out. Bum ba ba dum, yum da ba dum, yan taka dun dun yaka dun taka dun yan taka dun yan taka dun ba dun taka dun yan 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 taka dun ba. And that clap is going to be really helpful for us remembering where we come in later. So I noticed we did something that brought us joy, and then we clapped. But then what if you could choose another second thing that brought you joy, and we'll do it the second time. Will you type that in the chat now? Something else. Or maybe because someone typed something, you're like, ooh, that actually is what I wanted to share next. That could be kind of cool too. Ooh, if you were camping, there's so many things you could be doing when you're camping. You could be by the fire, and then you could go hiking, and then you could go swimming, and then you could take a nap. Clap! So you could do all of those things in your little share. That would be pretty cool. And if I was doing this with my students, I would be moving much more slowly through this process, but we're just gonna push on through because that's how amazing we are. Ready? First thing that brings us happiness, clap. Second thing, clap. Ready? And here we go. Yan tika dun, yan tika dun, yan tika dun, tika dun, tika dun, tika dun, tika dun, yan tika dun, yan tika dun, tika dun, dun, dun. Second thing, tika dun, yan tika dun, yan tika dun, tika dun, 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 tika 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 dun, gum bum. Ah, and you really want to be ready that second time. So whatever you're doing that second time, you want to get back, clap, so you're really ready for what comes next. Okay. Standing nice and still in a place where we are ready. What if you could choose your leg and your arm and bring them out and back together? Out, back. And this hand actually can join it too. Out, back. But you'll notice this one kind of goes up a little higher. Out, back. The way you chose to go higher is where we're going to take our body next. Out, back, boom. Notice my legs are a little bit spread apart, and I want to go down a little bit lower so you can see it a little bit better. Bum, yum, tika dun, tika dun. Just kind of my shoulder, and I'm twisting my legs a bit too. Yum, tika dun, tika dun, tika dun, tika dun, tika dun, tika dun, tika dun. Then, I'm going to take my leg and bring it forward like I'm walking, but I'm going to turn around to face the back. Shoo. And then I'll take that same foot that's behind me and bring it forward to the back. And then another turn. Shoo. And then feet together. Ah. So if we look at it closely, it's a step forward, turn, that foot goes forward again, all the way to the back, turn, and together. But it's a little bit quicker. Forward, turn, together. Ooh, try it again. Forward, turn, together. From the beginning, our land comes up and zoom, by yan tika dun, yan tika dun, yan tika dun, tika dun, tika dun, and forward, turn. And when you're together, you make a big smile, and when you're making that smile, your hands come up with you. Can you catch that at the end too? Now that looks pretty cool. Try it again from the beginning, and yan dun, yan tika dun, yan tika dun, yan tika dun, tika dun, tika dun. Forward, turn, and smile. Shoo! Ah, nice. But then we have to do it a second time. So it goes smile, shoo, yum, bum, right to that, right away. 2 times, and here we go. Yan tika dun, ya ba, ya da, ya tika dun, tika dun, tika dun. And forward, turn, smile, shoo, bum, dun, tika dun, dun, tika dun, dun, tika dun, tika dun, tika dun. Forward, turn, smile, shoo. Ah. Wait, I need to add something actually. If I was doing this with my students, I'd probably add this the second time we were exploring it together. Right now we have yan tika dun, stop, take this hand, push it away, snap, push it away, snap, push it away, snap, push it away, snap, push it away. And when you push it away, it looks even cooler if you look at the hand. Push it away, snap. When you snap, you face forward. Push it away, snap, Ooh, that was cool. Push it away. Snap. So we have yan tika dun tika dun. Push away. Snap. Push away. Snap. Try that again. And here we go. Yan tika dun. Push away. Snap. Push away. Snap. Then forward. Turn. Forward. Turn. Smile. Shoom. Up. Back. Yan tika dun. Push away. Snap. Push away. Snap. Forward. Turn. Forward, turn, and smile. Shoo. Yeah, yes. From who I can see, I'm seeing some amazing movements happening, and that is great. Next, we have our smile. Shoo. Great, my hands are down here. I'm just gonna make a fist. Choose one side to go. Dun, 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 up and down. And when it comes up, it's like it's making a circle, but it doesn't quite make it. It comes back. Yun, dun, 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 up and down. Other way, try it out. Dun, 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 up and down. When I get to the down at the end, I hold it pretty still. Dun, 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 boom. Dun, 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 bum, bum, bum. Try it again, and here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Then we step forward. I usually start with my right foot, but you could choose which one you want to start with. Forward, here we go. Forward, forward, forward. Bop. And when we do the bop, just a little hands up looking toward the sky. Back, 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 wait. When I step, I'm having my feet cross in front of each other, like this. You kind of see that. And then up, bum, 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 boom. And now we're going to end there, which is a little bit different. Try that again, and here we go. And forward, 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 bing, and back, 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 boom. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Notice everything's going up except this one leg that I'm bending on. Up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down. Okay. Forward first, and here we go. Forward, forward, forward. Bing, back, back, back. Freeze. Up, down. From this part, remember what our hands do. Here we go. Dun, 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 up and down. Dun, 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 up and down. Walk, walk, walk. Bing, back, back, back. Freeze. Boo, down, up, down. How are you feeling about that so far? We're super close. We almost have it. After we have our down, up, down, take your hand that's back behind you, and it's going to come into the middle first with a fist straight down. And I'm going to try the other fist. When I do the other fist, notice my feet also change like this. Boom, 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 boom. My hand that's going down, that same leg is going back. Boom, 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 boom. Remember, we have here, down, up, down. This arm goes boom, 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 boom. Wheep. My feet are facing out, my hands are facing out. Out, in. Try that again. Out, in. Step, back, back. That's pretty easy. Just 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Step, back, out, in. Try that again. And out, in. Step, back, out, in. Spin, stop. And you want to have that spin and that foot land right in that spot. Spin, stop. Try that again, and start with the out, in, forward, backward, out, in, spin, stop. The whole verse starts here. We have do, up and down. Dun, up and down. Step, bing, step. Freeze. Up, down, boom, 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 boom. Out, in, step, out, in, turn, bop. And then, right after we have the turn, you know there's no pause. Of course, why would I build in a pause? That would be a crazy idea. I have turn, bop. Oh, great. And then we start there again. Boom, boom, yeah, done. Other time, though, you'll actually have a chance to do whatever you created, which will be really great. What we created, you'll notice, becomes the bridge. That second part we just did is the verse, and the part we learned at the beginning is the chorus. Let's try it all together just once before we add the music. Ready, and here we up, down, doon, 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 doon. Then hand, snap, forward, turn, smile, shoom, boom, boom, doon, doon, tuka, doon. For hand, snap, forward, turn, smile, shoom, boom, 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 up and down, boom, 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 up and down, forward, bing, back, boom, up, down, punch and punch, out, in, stepping backward, out, in, turn, stop, boom, da, ding, taka, done. Okay, got it. And even if you're saying, I don't got any of it, that's okay. When we get to the part where you get to make what you did this summer that brings you joy, that's the highlight. That's when you get to do everything you've dreamt of doing. And the rest of it can be whatever it's going to be, and that's totally fine. You can see that I'm about as drenched in sweat as I have ever been in my entire life, and that's okay too. Are we ready? Take a little breath, get a glass of water. We'll start in a few seconds. Doon, 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 doon. We'll do a quick countdown for anyone who's watching on YouTube. That way you can join in with us as well. Hopefully my music starts at the right time. 3, 2, 1, click. Give yourself a pat on the back. That was amazing. And I think I just lost 20 pounds from all of the sweat dripping out of my body. So that's also exciting. What fun that was. If you're saying, gosh, I want to go back and work on part of it, you absolutely can. If you're saying, gosh, I nailed it, then that is amazing. And you'll notice that some of these steps can be easy to teach to our students if we take the time and process them in. If we leave out challenging parts and add them in later, take that time to build the dance with your kids, and they're going to love it. I am honored to introduce Kayla, who is up next for our third dance. Kayla?
Thanks, Matthew. All right. Okay, so the dance that I'm doing is going to be to the song Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. And I was inspired by the TikTok dance challenge. Matthew, can you play? It's only like 10 seconds. I wanted to show you the original just in case you haven't seen it.
Absolutely, I can. I just didn't share my sound, so I wasn't prepared for that.
Oh, sorry.
Sincerest apologies.
Sorry, I didn't prepare him to that he was going to do
No.
that.
Okay, let's check it out. Oh, just kidding. There we go. Woo!
Thank you, Matthew. So if you, in case you don't have a TikTok, because I don't really post on my TikTok, but I know it's a thing that our kids or some of our kids do. So I thought to take a TikTok dance and make it longer. So on my slide here, I have a quote from Dr. Chris Emden that says, once educators recognize that they are biased against forms of brilliance other than their own, they can finally begin to truly teach. And our next presenter, Franklin, turned me on to Chris Emden recently in the article that I have linked here and in his an interview he did with a podcast called The Score. And he just really talked about how so often we look at what our students are doing and we think that brilliance goes with what we know, and that doesn't allow us to see everything that our children can do. So sometimes when I look at my kids on their Instagrams and look at all that you can do on TikTok, I think, gosh, there's so much creative possibility. So why can't we take what they do there and validate that and encourage them to create in a way that brings them joy and that they can share in a way that is part of their culture. So that's all I have for my slide, just real quick. Thank you, Matthew. So my dance, the chorus, every time that we hear that melody, bum, 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 we're gonna do the TikTok dance, but I'm gonna break it down and teach it to you. So we're gonna start with just the arms. The legs are going to do the same thing the whole time. So the arms are going to go, we're going to start with a dab. Bum, 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 bum. Then you're going to do 2 sunshines. So 1 and then 2. Right? And then you're going to pretend to swim 2 times. And then you're going to take your hands up and you're going to rain it down. And that's all the arms are. So let's try it again slowly. We've got a dab. And then we have a sunshine and a sunshine, 2 swims, and then rain it down. All right, let's try it in tempo, just the arms. 1, 2, and here we go. Bum, 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 bum. And those are the arms. The only thing you do for the feet is you're gonna just tap back and forth the whole time. That's all you do. So if you can go like this, you can add the feet. If at any point your leg gets tired, because mine will, you can do just the arms, so that's fine. So let's get our feet going. Dooch, 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 and try the arm, and 2, and here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 and swim, bum, 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 bum. If you notice when we get to our rain, our feet are gonna change to running in place, right? And as always, you can adjust the feet to what works for you. If jumping is too much for you, bring it down to something that works for you. We're gonna do that part a lot. So let's try it one more time, and then we'll move on to the next part. All right, get your feet ready. Here we go. Bum, 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 bum. All right, how are we feeling? Okay, we're gonna move on to the verse. So our verse, we're gonna do just the arms first. It's gonna go like this. Doom, 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 doom. Adding the legs, our legs are gonna follow. Boom, boop, boom, boop. And then you're gonna mirror that on the other side. Boop, 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 boop. Let's try both parts together. Doop, doop, doop. Other side. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And then whoosh, turn this way, and you're gonna step forward and grab to the front. And do it again. Step forward, grab to the front. And turn and face, and rain it down, back. Let's try that again. And grab and step, grab and step, and rain it down and run it back. All right, let's try both of those parts together. Our points and our grabbing. Here we go. Point, up, side, other side, and out, up, out, and grab, grab, and rain it down. One more time, and out, up, out, other side, out, up, out, and grab, grab, and rain it down. Excellent. The first verse, that's gonna happen 2 times, but the second verse, that will only happen once. All right. Next, for our pre-chorus, we're gonna do a jazz square. If you don't know what a jazz square is, that's all right, I'll teach you. You're gonna take one leg and cross it over, and then step the other leg next to it, back and back. So we just have a cross, step, back, together, cross, step, back, together. And it's pretty slow. We're gonna do 3 jazz squares. Here we go. Cross, step, back, together, cross, step, back. One more time. Cross, step, back, together. And then we're gonna, of course we have, it's, 80s style, so we have to throw some punches in there. You're gonna punch and punch and punch down. All right, so we have a punch, a punch, a punch down. And we're back to the chorus. Let's try that with our jazz squares. Here we go. Back, together, together, cross, back, together. One more time. Cross, back, together, and punch, 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 down. And then we're back to our part there. The last part we need to know, how are we doing? Any questions? Doing okay? Okay. The last part we have is, of course, like I said, we got to add some punch dancing. So in our bridge, we are just going to kind of punch dance in a circle. So we're going to kick opposite leg, opposite arm, and out. We're going to do 4 times in the front, and then you're going to turn 4 times here. 1, 2, 3, turn to the back, and 1, 2, 3, turn to the other side, and 1, 2, 3, you're back to the front. Right? And that's all the parts of the dance. So for the order, most of the song is the tic-tac dance. It's just our tapping, our bouncing. I think you'll be able to, if you follow me, I think you'll be able to handle it. All right, let me share my audio here. I always forget how to share computer sound. All right, I think I got it. Okay. Make sure it doesn't start in the middle. All right, for that beginning part, you just do your thing, and I'll help you come in with the tapping. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Woo! Hey, give yourself a round of applause.
Woo, 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 woo!
Yay!
Oh, Kayla, that was so much fun. And by the end, I think I actually got that part. So that was great that it happened so many times.
Yay! Good. I'm glad.
What fun. Oh, well, you're probably saying, gosh, we're not done yet? No, but I'm really honored to introduce Franklin, who is not only an amazing music educator and teacher, but his dance is the perfect way for us to end our evening. Franklin, I'll share my screen. Kayla, if you could stop sharing the sound.
All right, hey everybody! Wow, can we get another air applause for Kayla, Matthew, and Casey? I mean, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired, but I am extremely thankful to share movement and music with this phenomenal group of teachers. The piece I'm going to share is called "Stereotypes" by Black Violin, and Teaching Tolerance has a framework for anti-bias education. If you're not familiar with it, they are comprised of anchor standards and age-appropriate outcomes for our students. The standards provide a common language educators can use to guide curriculum development and make schools more just and equitable. The standards are divided into 4 domains: identity, diversity, justice, and action. Today, I pulled the standard for justice. And the justice standard that I focus on talks about stereotypes. Students will recognize stereotypes and relate to people as individuals rather than representatives of a group. And so using this piece by Black Violin, it gives us an opportunity in the music room to talk about what are stereotypes and give our students a definition of what that is, and maybe give them an opportunity to discuss how they have been stereotyped or ways that we ourselves have been stereotyped. And so in the slide, I found this really, really cool interview with Black Violin, and they were able to talk about their musical journey and how they picked up a violin. And just, this is amazing. It's a wonderful story that I think our students could really, really relate to. And so check out those 2 links, the Teaching Tolerance, and get a better understanding and education on how you can utilize these standards in your classroom to teach social justice. And then now we're going to use movement and music to teach social justice so that we can be equipped and ready to work with our students and meet them at their point of need. So I am going to take over here because at the beginning of my dance, let's see here. Let's see, I don't see, let me do this. At the beginning of my dance, there is some like string chords and there's no hip hop beat as of yet. And so I found these cool, there it is, I need to go to basic. These things here. So what I want you to do as we get started, I'm gonna share these and I want you to mimic your body just like that. Okay, I'm gonna stand here because I have to click through. I'm gonna get y'all tired out like Matthew did me, but I want you to make that statue. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, take a look at 7, 8. Take a look at the next one. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And when you're making your statue, I want you to really lock into that movement once you get to the position. Take a look at the next one. 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. Take a look at the next one. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. Good. Take a look at the next one. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. And hold. 5, take a look at the next one. You're good, stay right where you are. Just put those hands up. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. Very good. Take a look at the next one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Take a look at the next one. 5, 6, 7, 8, hold. Very good job. We're almost through. 5, 6, 7, 8, hold. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. I think I have 2 more. 5, oh, sorry. Look at the next one. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. Last one. 5, 6, 7, 8, go. All right. So out of those 14 movements, I want you to choose 4 that you thought, hey, this is comfortable, I can do it, it feels good. I want you to go 4, and I'll go back to the top so you can just see, so you can choose your 4. Get your 4 in your mind because this will be our intro to the dance. So get your 4, and you can mix it up. You can do some low, you can do some medium and high. but you choose which one you like, okay? Can you remember that? And we'll come back to that when we start the music, all right? So I'm gonna stop sharing now. I'm gonna stand up. So now I'm gonna teach you the steps to when so the beginning is all like strings and just beautiful music. And then when you hear the beat drop, you're going to put your arms here, cross your arms, and you're just gonna go right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. So it's very important. I want you to see I'm not moving my feet. I'm just doing this. 1, 2, right, right, left, right, left, left, okay? That is very important that you keep your feet still at this point. So let's try that again, and we're gonna add a head nod. Ready, go. 1, 2, right, right, left, left. Got that? After you do that first move, the next move is gonna be the same thing, except you're gonna lock your arms down like this. So it's gonna be, from the beginning, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, and right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Okay? So that's easy. So you're here with the head nods, then bam, you're here, and you're doing this. Then the next part is we're gonna add the arms. So it's just gonna be right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Are you with me? So we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, da, 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 and then bam, Then what's next? Arms, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you with me? After that, you're going to step forward 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. Step forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm a little extra. I would add the arm, so it's gonna be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. To make it a little bit more hip hop. Can we try it again? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? After you get up here to the 4, you're gonna step back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I don't really know what that dance is called. I just want to do something with my arms. So let's go forward and back. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Can we do the first part? Remember, you're gonna start here, okay? Ready, steady, here we go. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Bring the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Swing them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Also, when you come here, when your arms come down, you can lean forward just a little bit to make it a little bit more intense. And when you get here, boom, 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 da, boom. Add some hip hop, add some flavor to it, okay? So that's the first part. Now, this part, I want you to see my feet. This is the next part of the dance. I hope y'all are ready. We're gonna do this a few times. So it's gonna be out, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got out, in, out, in, out. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're doing some feet work. That's what they call feet work. Ready again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. So we're gonna add a pat and a clap after that, okay? Let's try it. Ready, go. Let me do it again. Ready, in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pat, clap. Are you with me? After you do the pat, clap, you're gonna jump. Let me move my camera so y'all can see what I did. You're going to jump, throw it away, jump, throw it away. So the whole movement is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump, Okay, do it one more time. Ready, steady, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump, clap, Then, after you do that, you're gonna do a body roll. 1, 2, 3, right hand. Okay? When you do a body roll, all you're doing a snake, but you're standing up, okay? So watch me. Let me show you my feet too, so you can get it. So it's 1, 2, 3, right hand. Then you're gonna turn 1, 2, 3, left hand. Okay? So let's do that whole thing. I'll keep it there. So we're gonna do the let me just count it in. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump, body roll, and body roll, and Are you with me? So can we start with the arms? This is the hardest part of the dance. Deep down, deep down, down. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start here. And when you're doing the head nod, can I get a full head nod? Don't give me this. No, I want a full head nod, okay? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, right, and arms. 1, 2, 3. Swing the arms. 1, 2, 3. Walk forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get ready to cross those feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump. Clap. Body roll. Hey. Body roll. Hey. That's the whole dance. Now, the piece that you got to remember is before and after we do that, you have to go into your 4 poses that we chose at the beginning. Everybody's pose is going to be different, and that's okay. Because if you're staging this for a performance, it's going to look so good that everybody is moving and doing their own piece. This is where the Orff piece comes in. They can create whatever movement they like, long as it's one of those poses, okay? Now, I didn't say this. Woo, I'm tired, y'all. Woo! I didn't say this. When you get through doing your poses, you should end up in this position so that you're ready to begin the dance, okay? And I want to go over there one other part, one more time. 5, 6, 7, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, jump, throw, body roll. Hey. Hey, all right, I think we're ready. Let me share my sound, and I'll try to cue you if I don't pass out. Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, hallelujah, amen. All right, share sound. Woo. Here we go, y'all. We're gonna start off with our 4 movements, moving slowly. Here we go. Woo! All right, good people. I'm gonna stop sharing. And I'm sorry, I missed that second part. The boom, 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 it goes right back to it. I missed it. But you guys was rocking out. I just thought at the end, you could have, there's always a student who is just phenomenal dancer, and that could be an opportunity for solo dance while you choose your favorite 4 moves and everybody does the same thing towards the end. I'm tired. I'm gonna give me some water. I'm passing it back to Matthew. Thank you, y'all.
Franklin, so incredibly powerful. It was perfect just the way it was. And I think each of us are so grateful to have spent that time with you and with Casey and with Kayla. What an amazing evening. And if you had a tough day, I hope this brought you some joy. And I hope you can see how each of these dances could be incredibly powerful and meaningful and engaging and truly inspirational for your students. If you feel that way now, your kids are going to feel that same way, and they're going to go home with that smile on their face. They're going to go home and feel that they are special and are valued, and that's really our goal. It is such a pleasure to spend this time with you. I know that I'm ready for dinner. I don't know about y'all. Remember, we're going to post the notes. We're going to have that shared. The Google Slides have the contact information for each of the 4 of us. If you don't follow us on Instagram, please do. If you haven't checked out our websites, absolutely do so. And you can always reach out to us if you ever have questions or you just want to talk. I think I speak for Franklin and Casey and Kayla when I say that we're here as teachers to support you and listen. And sometimes we need to be supported too. So don't be surprised if we reach out to all of the other amazing teachers in this group. And if you ever have a dance you want to share, that would be awesome too. Keep that in mind. This has been so much fun because there's got to be a Dancing from a Distance 3 now at some point, so we got to figure that out. Anyway, Franklin, Casey, Kayla, anything else you want to add before we wrap up?
I think we have to thank you, Matthew, for putting this all together and messaging us and saying, hey, it's time for a round 2. So while you thanking us, we're thanking you for pulling us together and making us do this. I thank you, brother. I thank you.
Right back at you. I'm just glad you said yes. So if this time was inspirational for you, remember, hit up to Colonizing the Music Room. If you don't follow them on Facebook, you absolutely should. It's a great space to learn and grow and listen. I am a member of that group, and I spend all of my time listening and learning from the amazing people there. And take some time to check out their website too. And look forward to what we come and bring next. So, in a wonderful Quaker way, since I'm now a Quaker educator, what if we just take a moment to breathe together? And take this time together and put it in your hearts. Just like Kayla's motion, right? But I do that with my students too. Let's take this memory of our time on Zoom and place it in our hearts. Okay, friends. This was amazing. Feel free to unmute and say goodbye and whatever else you want to say, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Workout video part 3.
I love you guys. Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Oh, good. Bye.
Work.
I see you.
Thank you. Bye.
See you Saturday, Matthew.